Boruto has been trained by none other than Kashin Koji, Jiraiya's clone, which means he has attained Sage Mode. Let's go! Boruto receives a word from none other than a toad. That's right, Boruto placed a toad on code before he retreated, relaying intel to him. This can only mean one thing: Kashin Koji is back. Yeah, our community predicted that Koji will train Boruto, and it has come true. Editor, please play the clip.
But in the meantime, to continue his shinobi training, he will need someone to train with, that person being Kashin Koji.
Now, why would Kashin Koji train Boruto? Well, in chapter 16, Kashin Koji stated, "The land of fire. I seem to be linked by fate to that village." This motif is similar to Jiraiya, whom he's a clone of. Jiraiya was in search of the child of prophecy who would save the world. Therefore, Naruto and Boruto are both children of prophecy. For example, he has the pure eye and is the star of hope against the impending doom that will come to the world, as Tsunori stated. This brings us full circle to why Koji has a feeling that his fate is linked to Konoha. With his tutelage and intel, he can bring about a change in the world by helping the Star of Hope. As Ishiki himself stated, Kashin Koji is the Star of Change. This is much like how Jiraiya helped Naruto fulfill his prophecy that saved the world. For example, remember in the first few arcs, Kashin Koji made sure Boruto would meet Kawaki because he wanted to understand what resonance was. He was doing research on the karma to find out how to destroy its power. Kashin Koji stated he was programmed and curated for the very reason of eliminating Otsutsuki. Ishiki then states that Kashin Koji's pride as a shinobi was the human weakness that Amado preyed upon to use him. Therefore, it makes sense that Kashin Koji is helping Boruto, as he states he is still a shinobi in the future scene against Kawaki, and he will use its ideals to go up against him. Furthermore, in chapter 48, Ishiki states the genetics of Jiraiya, whom he is cloned from, holds a mighty fate that has a minuscule possibility of change. All genetics have a predestined fate. But much like Boruto, Kashin Koji wants to defy Ishiki's words, which makes their team up make sense. Let's not forget chapter 60 on top of that, when Amado claimed that both of them created multiple scenarios for various outcomes that will occur. Therefore, Koji must have believed the truth Boruto would tell him, especially since the likes of Jiraiya was a master investigator. He even figured out Sasuke came from the future in the time travel arc. This leads us to believe that Boruto learned Kashin Koji's abilities, most importantly, Sage Mode. We have in fact seen Boruto have Sage Mode in ending 12 of the anime, and it isn't far-fetched to believe within 3 years Boruto wouldn't find the time to master it, especially since he has Minato's genius and is way more skilled than both of them at this point. Boruto's chakra control is absolutely insane, and with Naruto and Minato both mastering it within a short span of time, Boruto would be able to as well, since we were told in chapter 47 that it's an answer to Kawaki's karma seal. By utilizing natural energy, it would help him combat against it, as things created naturally cannot be absorbed, hence why Kashin Koji summoned real flames against Jigen. Understanding natural energy was also one of the things that helped Boruto sync up with the planet's kinetic energy. Remember, he's an Otsutsuki, and biologically he's an enemy of the planet, so Boruto learning Sage Mode would help him become one with the planet's will. Now, to enjoy more peak fiction, why not learn how Yuji Itadori became the demon god and gained Sukuna's powers?